Being a parent's hard, right? We know this. But would you agree that staying home longer would be beneficial to you and your baby? Do you know families of a newborn can get 12 weeks of FMLA to use during the birth of a newborn? Many families don't use this for various reasons, but this should be taken as it has great benefits that come from it. I want to share some requirements of the FMLA policies here in Michigan, why parents don't take them, and why it's very important that you do so. First off, I want to help you understand more about FMLA and the requirements. FMLA stands for the Family Medical Leave Act. According to the Michigan Civil Service Commission, quote, the FMLA Act entitles employees up to 12 weeks of unpaid, job-protected leave in a 12-month period, unquote. There are many requirements a person has to meet to get this benefit. The United States Department of Labor says only, quote, 13% of workers have access to paid family medical leave through their employers, unquote. In the following slide, it's showing you the paid maternity leave in weeks in 2016. It's showing the United States all the way up to Bulgaria. The United States has zero, with Germany, Britain, and Bulgaria really up there. That is such a low number here in the United States. That same statistic also states that, quote, fewer than 40% of workers have access to employee-provided short-term disability insurance, which provides partial pay to women recovering from pregnancy and childbirth, unquote. 40%? That's it? That's not even half. There are many requirements that a person must meet to get these benefits. You need to at least work 1,250 hours in the last calendar year, be employed with the employer for the past 12 months. The employer has to have at least 50 employees, and you cannot use this time in the past 12 months. Now, there are many reasons why parents don't take this time, and let's face it, one of them usually is money. Life isn't planned, and sometimes it's hard to plan for things even if you have X amount of time. I'm going to give you some reasons why parents don't take this time. The biggest one, not meeting the requirements required for FMLA or even knowing about them. A lot of families can't afford this time off, whether it's half pay or no pay. Some families don't have enough paid time to cover this. This could include not having FMLA or not having enough PTO to cover. The final one I want to talk about is workplace acceptance. Many women and men also worry about what others will think if they take this time. Many feel job promotions would be at risk. They lost friends, coworkers. According to the U.S. National Library of Medicine, quote, 26% of women and 18% of low-income workers who reported taking leave feeling pressure from their employers to turn to work, unquote. Taking this time can be very positive for you and your newborn baby. One of the pros of this is including bonding time. This is a very important step in developing a baby. They need to feel safe, and this can help. Another positive effect, according to a journal article I read, quote, newborns whose mothers take longer leaves are more likely to be taken to the pediatrician for regular checkups and immunizations, and more likely to breastfeed, unquote. Child development can show positive effects when parents take this time off. A positive note for men is when they take this leave, they tend to spend more time with newborns and more involved in the child's life throughout. The final effect I want to talk about is by taking the leave for women, they have less depression and anxiety. It's hard to find the right person to watch your newborn when going back to work. Not everyone has family they can lean on for this task. In summary, being able to take off time for your newborn is very important and has lots of benefits, not only for the child, but for the parents also. FMLA is a great tool to help families have job protection and one less worry off their plate. There are many resources that can also help a family take this time off to alleviate some of the stress. John F. Kennedy said, quote, children are the world's most valuable resource. and its best hope for the future, unquote. So why not help them become the best they can be?